Authorities are also widely expected to re-arrest him later Monday over separate allegations that he also underreported his income by a further $4 billion over the past 3 years. Under Japanese law, suspects can be re-arrested several times for different allegations, allowing prosecutors to question them for prolonged periods. Tokyo, Japanese prosecutors have formally charged Ghosn with financial misconduct for underreporting his salary, local media reported on Monday, 3 weeks after the auto tycoon's arrest stunned the business world. Former Nissan chairman Ghosn, 64, has been in detention since his November 19 arrest on suspicion of underdeclaring his income by some 5 billion yen ($44 million) between 2010 and 2015. Authorities are also widely expected to re-arrest him later Monday over separate allegations that he also underreported his income by a further $4 billion over the past 3 years. Under Japanese law, suspects can be re-arrested several times for different allegations, allowing prosecutors to question them for prolonged periods, a system that has drawn criticism internationally. Monday was the final day prosecutors can hold Ghosn and close aide Greg Kelly before either charging or re-arresting them, and a further arrest would allow them another 22 days of questioning. In addition to charges against Ghosn, prosecutors also indicted Kelly and Nissan itself, according to local media, as the company submitted the official documents that underreported the income. Ghosn denies the charges and is in a combative frame of mind, according to sources at Renault, the company he still formally leads, even if the French car giant has appointed an interim chairman. The Japanese firms in the three-way alliance with Renault, Nissan and Mitsubishi Motors have both sacked the Franco-Lebanese Brazilian as chairman. The millionaire auto sector star, who attracted some criticism for a perceived lavish lifestyle, is now alone in a Spartan cell in a Tokyo detention center, in a tiny room measuring just 3 tatami mats, around 5 square meters. He has reportedly told embassy visitors he is being well treated but has complained of the cold, with Monday's temperature in the Japanese capital hovering around 5 degrees Celsius. He spends his time reading books and news reports and is said to be unhappy about the rice-based food. According to local news agency Kyodo, he has admitted signing documents to defer part of his salary until after retirement but said this amount did not need to be declared as it has not yet been definitively fixed. A source close to the investigation has said Ghosn and Kelly allegedly put the system in place after a new law came in obliging the highest-paid members of the firm to declare their salary. Ghosn is suspected of deferring part of his pay to avoid criticism from staff and shareholders that his salary was too generous. Nissan is appealing to court in Rio de Janeiro to block access by Ghosn's representatives to a luxury apartment on Copacabana Beach. "We are closely watching if he is actually indicted and then found guilty," said Satoru Takata, an analyst at TIW, a Tokyo-based research and consulting firm. "If he is exempted from prosecution or found innocent, it is going to create huge confusion in Nissan's management," Takata told AFP. It is unclear if Ghosn can be bailed before a potential trial. In Japan, prosecutors and defendants begin a trial at a district court and can appeal to a high court and the Supreme Court. It may take several years before reaching a final judgment. If found guilty, Ghosn could face a 10-year prison sentence. The affair represents a staggering turnaround for a figure celebrated for saving Nissan from the brink of bankruptcy and rebuilding it as a money-making subsidiary of Renault. Nissan has begun a process of choosing Ghosn's successor, with the final decision expected on December 17. The arrest has sparked incredulity at Renault, which owns 43% of Nissan and says it has not seen a detailed account of the charges against Ghosn. It has also fueled anger in Lebanon, with digital billboards around Beirut proclaiming, "We are all Carlos Ghosn," under a picture of the magnate. A Lebanese phoenix will not be scorched by a Japanese sun, Interior Minister Nohad Maknouk has declared. Updated 46 minutes 28 seconds ago, December 16, 2018, 22:17. Shuaa Capital begins consolidation after buying Kuwait's Amwal. London. The Dubai-based financial services firm Shuaa Capital has started consolidation efforts following its acquisition of the Kuwait-based Amwal International Investment Company, according to a statement. The move follows the recent completion of a public tender process, and Amwal shareholders' general assembly on deck. According to a statement from UAE state news agency WAM, Shuaa said earlier this year that it had struck a deal to boost its stake in Amwal to more than 87%. Amwal's key subsidiary is Noor Capital Markets, a brokerage with operations in Kuwait, Abu Dhabi, Turkey and Jordan. Fawad Tariq Khan, CEO of Shuaa Capital, said the acquisition will allow his company to boost its presence in some of those markets. The commencement of this consolidation exercise represents the culmination of our efforts in establishing a broad geographic footprint across the region's strongest markets. From our heritage in the UAE, and now in our 6 well-placed jurisdictions, we are well-positioned to tap into a diverse range of growing markets, he said. We are excited about the potential to take our expertise into Kuwait, Turkey and Jordan, as well as bringing Noor Capital Markets services and offerings to our home territories. We believe that we have a winning combination which will support our continued transformation on the path to sustainable profitability. Karam Saeed, CEO of Noor Capital Markets, said the consolidation had tremendous prospects for the businesses.